I'm Jay Pathak. I'm a pastor here in Denver, the Mile High Vineyard.
And I'm Dave Runyon, and I work with the Denver Leadership Foundation. We're the co-authors of The Art of Neighboring, and the book is simply a story about a movement that we just stumbled into.
Yep.
And it started with a discussion that we had with our mayor. We simply asked him, as a group of about 20 pastors, we were trying to figure out how we could best serve our city. And we asked him what his dream for our city was, and what are the obstacles that are keeping that dream from becoming a reality. So we were kind of hoping that he would just land us on one issue that we could focus on and tackle. But he said something really powerful. He said, if you really wanted to have the biggest impact on our city, you'd figure out a way to help your people be part of a movement in which everyone knows their neighbors.
Yeah, and for me, a light bulb went off in that we realized this is what Jesus told us to do, to love God and to love our neighbors. And so I thought, wow, the mayor has asked us to just obey Jesus. Maybe we should give that a shot. Well, as a pastor, I'm getting asked to do 10 different initiatives every single week. And they say, as long as you just do this, we can change the world, and you just have to abandon everything you've been doing before this. And we're not saying that. What we're pretty much asking is, can you just take a few weeks, talk to your church about the value of neighboring? And it's really pretty simple.
Yeah, and I think all we're really trying to do is help people move from strangers to acquaintances, and then from acquaintances to relationship. And there's two really simple tools that we do to do that. We use the block map, and that's just a tool that we encourage people to learn and retain the names of their immediate neighbors. And that's that move from stranger to acquaintance. Then the move from acquaintance to relationship, it's hard to program that, but you can create environments where people share their stories. And we think one of the best ways to do that is through block parties. And so during the time where we're sharing with our people, we just encourage them to just throw great parties in their neighborhoods.
Yeah, and to watch what's happened, not just in our city, but stretching across cities has been so exciting to just see how different city mayors and pastor groups have been picking this up. And it's just been a real effective tool for them to bring people together and engage their cities.
And ironically, I think a lot of times in some of these other cities that have started Art of Neighboring movements, it's been the civic leaders. We've had mayors get in touch with us and say, can I do this in my city? And they've simply gone out and called together a meeting, brought together different faith-based leaders, and said, listen, I think neighboring is really important. I think it really matters. And could we do this here in our own city? And it's worked in a number of places.